Hello and welcome back. Again, my name is Dr. Healy. Today I'm here with Sam. He's with the country band Mighty Swell, and today we're gonna treat him. But first of all, I just want to introduce yourself and tell him a little bit about what's going on.
Yeah, my name's Sam Trawick. I'm with my country band Mighty Swell. We play at Disney. We play at Old Red on I Drive. We've also played up in Nashville. We played in Fort Worth, Texas. We played in South Carolina. We played all over the place. We got a couple new songs coming out. One of them's called Some People Have Love, but I've Got Whiskey. So should be a good one. It's coming out on Spotify and Apple Music soon. So,
All right, fantastic.
yeah.
All right, so let's run down a couple of issues that we want to address today. So tell me what's going on with that.
Yeah, so I'm a fiddle player and I stand for hours at a time singing and playing fiddle. And to play fiddle, your neck has to be constantly this way. So there's a lot of tension right here. And whenever you play violin, you're supposed to be relaxed, but whenever I get into a show, you know, there's a lot of adrenaline.
Yeah, you're getting into it.
Yeah, so there's a lot of just a little bit of pain here.
Okay.
Just a lot of tension, and then holding the fiddle, there's some shoulder, and I would even go as far to say there's some elbow just kind of discomfort.
Okay.
After long periods of playing.
Is it burning? Is it tingling? Or is it just like soreness?
There's a little tingling here.
Okay.
Here it's more of just a dull soreness. It's not really pain. It's just like, oh, I've been playing for 4 hours today.
Okay.
So.
Thanks. Sweet.
Yeah, and then also like standing up, there's some lower back, just kind of discomfort as well.
And is that secluded to one side? Is it kind of across both of them?
Yep, across both.
Okay. Do you feel anything going down in the legs or into the kind of the butt area?
Mm-hmm.
No, just
Nope,
right there.
nothing there.
Any pain between the shoulder blades?
No. Maybe a little discomfort here and there.
Some
but-
stiffness, okay.
Yeah.
And I know we talked before this. We were talking about some of the jaw issues that you've been having.
Yeah. Whenever I eat, for some reason my jaw pops every now and then.
Okay, how
It's
long?
pretty loud. So.
How long ago did you start noticing that?
That I started noticing that about 2 months ago, and
Okay.
it just back then it just was like once, randomly.
Okay,
But now it probably happens like maybe 2 times a week or something.
gotcha. All right. So what we're gonna do? We're doing an examination. We'll check everything out here, and then we're gonna get you treated, and hopefully we can relieve some of those issues for you. So
Sweet.
first thing, face me, please.
Okay.
I want you to bend forward best you can. That's good there, and then extend back. Come back up, and then lean backwards. That's good there. Come back to neutral. Any pain with those two?
Mm-hmm.
Can I have you face me?
Mm-hmm.
I want you to lean as far as you can to your right side. And then to your left. You get way more range of motion when you go to your left.
Yeah, I kind of do. Don't I?
Come back to neutral. Can you have you rotate, please?
Pop something there.
Again, this one's different though. You go to the right, going to the left catches. So that there's a restriction that's preventing you from doing that. Okay, stay like that. I want you to look up to the ceiling. Good. And then down to the floor. Going up seems fine. Come back to neutral. That seems a little stiff when you go down. Can I have you look as far as you can to your right side? Good. And then to your left. One more time each way, please. Okay, and then you're a little more restricted when you go to your left there. Come back to neutral. Bring your ear to shoulder. And that's a little tough there. How about the other side? That's better that way. Okay. Can I have you take a seat and face this way?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to push down on the neck here and just let me know if there's any discomfort here or here, okay? And when I push straight down.
No.
We're going to rotate. We're going to angle slightly. How about here?
Not necessarily pain, just a little discomfort.
Gotcha. Here. It's more stiff on that side. Any pain with that or discomfort?
Mm-hmm.
Now if I stretch you, how about this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And this side.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can I have you lay on your back?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just going to bring this leg up. Do you have any pain in the low back when I bring this here? Other than a stretch?
No.
Just foot to knee. This one's pretty tight. Any pain with that?
No pain, just, yeah, I'm not flexible.
It's okay. All right, bring this up here. How about there?
No.
Okay, bring this foot across. And here. Nope. All right.
Not really.
All right. Now we're going to check out your jaw here. So Sam, now we're going to see the structure of the jaw here. So I'm going to have you slowly open up and then close. If it's all aligned, we're going to see it go straight down and straight back. But if it's not, if there's some tension within any muscles, if the jaw's misaligned, we're going to see more of an S curve. Okay?
So you mean open up as in like my mouth?
Yep, you're going to open your mouth as wide as you can and close it, but it's going to go nice and slow.
Okay.
Okay? Now open straight and close. And open straight and close. All right, so open straight again. I'll kind of explain what I'm seeing. It's kind of opening like this, and as we close it, you get a little jump like this, and then it kind of realigns itself. It's not super large by any means, but we do have a slight little
It kind of
here,
popped there whenever I closed it there too.
and that's because it's almost stretching here. It's
Moving,
coming here
yeah.
and whoop, and quickly aligns. So you can do it one more time so they can see. And close. See, it almost like shoots over like that. Okay. Good. All right, Sam. So we are going to be working these muscles of the jaw. They're called the master muscles, which is a group of 4 muscles. Can I have you take the hat off? Okay, and then relax down. So we're going to be working your master, your temporalis, and then you have what's called your medial and lateral pterygoids. Okay, so these are the big culprits here. But most people, when they work on a TMJ joint, they're going to be working these muscles, but they forget to attack the muscles here, because these ones attach to the bottom part of the jaw in the TMJ joint. These ones attach to the top. So we can get these good, but if we do not address these, that issue is going to come back. One thing I'd like to also mention, I'm thinking your jaw initially stemmed from the neck, because it's all one system.
Yeah.
So your head was turned to the right, and that's for hours and hours and hours of playing. These tend to tighten up. It's going to be pulling on the base of that skull here, and then probably dealing with some stress, that kind of thing. Most of us have over the last year or so. Comes up here and pulls and creates that there. So I'm going to be doing muscle work here and here. Okay? All right. So when you're nice, you just relax. This won't be painful at all, especially at the top. You can take a nap for all I care. Get to rest before that big show tonight. So with here, I'm just working the temporalis and the master. It's kind of finding areas where it's just a little bit more ropey than it should be. And usually with TMJ issues, I'll see a patient in anywhere between 12 and 30 times, depending on how bad it is. Because we use our mouth a lot. We eat, we talk. And so it's not a quick fix usually. And usually you have to go in systems. So you start with the outside here, work here, and then you work there. And then once that starts to relax, then you can actually go inside of the mouth and help relax there. It's really tender to do. And if I do it too quick, then it's going to spasm and it's going to make it worse than initially. So that's why we just start with the superficial layers here. Are we doing any pain or anything like with this?
No.
Okay. Now let's slightly rotate your head here. So we work in the medial lateral target. Let's find it. There it goes. You can kind of feel it. You feel that shift underneath my finger?
Yeah.
This one's gonna be a little more tender than it was up top. Like up here, nice and smooth, and as we get a little closer to the bone, boom. That's right there. So we're just gonna do what's called cross friction massage. Just going back and forth over the muscle. And because you got to sing tonight, I do not want to do too much muscle work here because I would hate for you to be sore in the jaw when you're going to be using it.
Yeah.
You should be able to feel that muscle kind of shift underneath.
Yeah.
The right side's not as bad as the left. Can you feel the difference?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can.
It's significant, to be honest. Yeah. So that's your main issue, man, is right in that left.
Mm.
Okay, so even at home, you can do that cross friction on here. Just do it a couple times a day, and then ice it probably at night after your shows. So, because you're singing, you're talking, you hold like this, because you want to decrease any inflammation around that joint. Okay. So now let's work what's called the suboccipital muscles. These muscles connect from the base of the skull to that first vertebrae. Okay. So we're going to start in the middle. I'm going to put pressure on it. It might be a little tender, and then it's going to kind of melt. It's going to be kind of a strange sensation, okay? So, put some pressure here. It might feel like you're getting a headache. It's okay. And after a few seconds, it'll melt. There it goes. So the reason I'm putting pressure on here is to increase the blood flow to it. This is called trigger point therapy. Any pain, discomfort with this?
Just a little discomfort, but overall it feels good.
Ooh, this one's worse.
Ooh, yeah.
Give it a second, and they're released. So we're gonna go through this 2 times. As I get further out, like this is worse than that. Just breathe through it. You might even feel it like pulsating a little bit. So you might have one side that's more tender than the other. And we're gonna work out. I feel like the left side's worse as well on this side. There we go. Yep, right there. So the left side was worse when we got more medial. The right side was worse when we got closer to the edge. Because I'm pushing pretty hard here, and is that as bad as it was on the right?
No. I mean, it's still pretty tense.
So if you, right there, okay. One snuck up on us. There it goes. Okay. All right, so next thing I want to do, I want to check out your breathing here. Okay, so you just stay just like this. All right, I'm going to stand up here. All right, Sam, let's just check out how you're breathing here. Okay, so I'm going to put one hand on the chest, one hand on the stomach, and you just take 3 deep breaths. Last one. And relax. Okay, so Sam does a fairly good job of breathing with his diaphragm, but he does something unique where he's breathing with his chest and his diaphragm at the same time. So why that's an issue, because we have these muscles called your scalenes right here in front, which are your secondary breathing muscles. We want to mainly breathe with our stomach, our diaphragm, just like a baby. And he's a singer, so he probably uses his diaphragm a lot. So he's pretty strong, but he's also tightening those scalenes, so that's probably why he's breathing with his chest as well. So another issue that's going to be causing some of that neck discomfort are these small scalenes that are pulling this forward. So we're just going to do some muscle work on that. Come right around here, but it's going to go right at the insertion point, and I'm just going to do some trigger point work. And I'm going to find it, and I'm just going to push. Breathe through it. I saw those eyes flicker a little bit. And it doesn't take too much pressure. Oh yeah, right here. This is right in the heart of the muscle right there. I'm also working what's called the SCM. And it's a muscle that connects from the mastoid up behind here all the way to the clavicle. So we'll be working this whole front. Ooh, right there. Same sort of thing, we're just going to get to release. Doing okay with this pressure? You're like focusing and not freaking out. You can see this one's twitching over here a little bit. It doesn't take more than 10 seconds to help those release a little bit. There we go. Breathe through it. Okay, let's switch sides. Yep, right there. That's a little worse than the first one. Man, you're gonna be belting out. Muscles gonna be out loose. Vocal cords out loose.
Sounds good to me.
Too much on that side. Let's work a little bit underneath the trap. Not too much there. Just flex the hip forward. Yep, right there. Okay. Alright, so now for the low back issues that you're dealing with, I would like to also do some stretching for your legs in the low back area. So you can just, again, stay just like this and just relax. So, let's bring this leg straight up. Let's check out these hamstrings. They were pretty tight before. You tell me when you feel a stretch.
Oh, I feel it, all right.
All right, you push straight towards me. About 10 seconds here, increasing that blood flow. So what's your favorite place you've played?
Man, there's a stage in Fort Worth, Texas. It's incredible. Actually, no. Sour Lake, Texas. Everybody backed their truck beds up. That was cool. We played on top of a semi-truck.
Oh,
It was awesome.
sounds like a music video.
It should have been.
Tell me when you feel a stretch here, kind of in the glute area. Okay. And I want you to like push towards me. This is activating the muscles of the lower back, the legs. This creating more blood flow. Just to help with the healing. That's how we get nutrients there. Good. Back up. And push towards me. Do you have any pain, discomfort with this at all?
It's just stretching.
Okay. And here. And push towards me. All right. Relax this down. Right there. Keep going.
I'm not a very flexible person.
When do you work on it much?
No, not since baseball. Back in high school.
What position were you?
I was a catcher, so I should be more flexible than I am.
It's a good thing you don't have bad knees, to be honest.
They pop every now and then, but they're honestly not that bad.
Keep it straight.
Not as bad as Eddie Toppins's.
Just check it. So what's that whiskey title of the song again?
Some people have love, but I've got whiskey.
But I've got whiskey. That's what I'm talking about. What's your favorite type of whiskey?
Oh man,
Push towards me.
I like Spice Cherry Stillhouse. Also like Lagavulin Scotch.
Nice.
Might have had too much of it last night.
That'll happen. Gotta loosen up. Be playing gigs, man. All right, let's get you adjusted now, man. Okay.
All right.
All right, we're going to start with your neck here. We're going to get this guy up top right there. So we're going to rotate. Always I try to relax as I can. There we go. This guy down here, here, all over this side. Just try to relax. Oh yeah. That's been a couple years in the making.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Have you lay on your side and face me, please. We're going to put you in a pretzel here. So we're gonna have you rotate your upper back, just like this. Keep this nice and loose as best you can. Scoot your hips close towards me though. That's good. Bottom leg is straight, top leg's up. Try to relax best we can. All right. Your whole goal here is relax that shoulder best we can. That's already moving. Breathe in and all the way up. Fall and out. There it goes. Switch sides, please. Same thing on this side. How are you feeling? Doing okay?
Oh yeah, that felt great.
All right, same type of thing. I have a rotate so you're a little bit more on your shoulder blade. Keep this nice and loose. Same thing, bottom leg straight, top leg's up. Breathe in and all the way out. Nice stretch. There it goes. Lay on your back. Okay, so now we're gonna get your hips and your ankles here. You're gonna feel like a gapping, okay? Might be a little tender in the low back, just for a second, okay? Relax best we can. Nice stretch. There it goes. Whew.
That felt good.
Same thing here. I'm gonna go one more and then there it goes. All right, let's have you flip onto your stomach, please. All right, let's have your arms just right there, please. All right, so now we're gonna check out this SI joint here. Okay, so we have some bounce when we go to the left. When I go to the right, kind of jams up. So that tells me that this needs to be fixed. Cross this right leg over your left, please. You're gonna feel the table pop up. You will not hear cracks or pops with this. You're just gonna feel the table drop, just like that, okay? We're using gravity to help position this SI joint. So come here and above there, and we're gonna do about 3 times. Good, relax. Now we're gonna do the mid back here. Let's take a nice deep breath in. And all the way out. Good. We're gonna get right there. So I want you to take a deep breath in here. And all the way out, nice stretch. There it goes. This one won't be as loud as that one, unfortunately. But
And go ahead.
right, breathe in. And all the way out, stretch. Yep. Lay on your, I'm gonna actually have you sit up now. I'm gonna do one more adjustment for you. Head facing me over here. This is an adjustment you've probably never had done before. We're gonna do the backpack adjustment. So all day long, you're like this or like this, everything's forward. We're gonna help open up the chest. You're gonna probably feel in the upper back as well. It may catch your breath away for just a second, but just take a deep breath, it'll be okay. So just have your hands behind your head, interlock your fingers, just like this. Can you scoot back a little bit towards me? That's perfect. I'm gonna put one arm here, one arm through there, and just lean back on me, man. Lean back, just relax, breathe in. And all the way, we're gonna stretch you and do a little pull. Just help open things up. One more there, breathe in. And all the way, let everything relax. There it goes. All right, and relax. So now let's get an adjustment for those wrists and the elbows that you're using so much with playing the fiddle. So give me the left arm here. There we go. There we go. Have you here. I want you to lean back a little bit. We're gonna get this. There it goes. Okay. And let's get this elbow. And let's do the same thing on this side here. This one's a little more stiff. Makes sense because fiddle in there. Okay. And we're here, lean back. Let's go. There we go. There it goes. Stretch that out. Okay. All right, standing up, man. You're all done. Let's see how that feels for you. Just move around. You might be a little lightheaded.
A little bit.
That's okay. You should feel more loose. We're kind of going for like a Gumby feeling there.
Yeah.
All right, buddy. I'm excited to catch one of your shows, man.
Yeah.
Pleasure.
Should be good. Appreciate it very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
My pleasure.